I just got this camera back from DJI. Exceptional service, customer service and service process. I wish I could get that from some of my watch companies. Now, let me ask you this question. When was the last time that you sent in anything, whether it's a camera, a watch, anything in for repair service that was covered under warranty? I want you to think, was it easy? Was it easy breezy, cheesy, whatever you want to call it, lemon squeezy? Or was there friction with it? The more friction that there is with a warranty process, the harder it is to actually own that item, whether it's a watch, whether it's a camera or whatnot. If DJI's customer service was to set the standard, a lot of my watch services have fell very short from it. You see, DJI, when I sent between the emails, okay, the emails are going to go back and forth. But once they decided that they're going to do something with it, here's the RMA, here's the tracking label, send it off to FedEx or whatnot, and then ship it back to us. Great, good, done. As soon as it got there, inspection, here's pictures, here's what the inspection found, and this is what we're going to do. Are we going to cover it or are we not going to cover it? Great, done. First time, they didn't cover it because they said that, hey, it's out of warranty. It's going to cost you X amount, but we'll fix it. Paid the money. They sent me a unit. They sent me a refurbished unit, I believe, because it's a different serial number. But from the time that I sent it out, paid, and got it back, was less than 2 weeks. I got that camera back, started recording with it, and it wouldn't take my memory card. Hit him back up, another RMA, send it back. That one was covered, and now I have this new one. I like this camera because I can travel with this. It's just easier to move around. I like the video from the other camera, but this is just easier to live with. And that's the same thing with watches. What is easy to live with? Was on Reddit. Guys has a Patek, and he sends the Patek off. I think Patek's service is about $1,500 or so. Gets stuff into movement. The watch is gone almost a year. That's friction. But they comped him probably over $10,000 worth of service. Now, that tells me that maybe somebody messed up, or, hey, one of the reasons why you buy a Patek is because you get that level of service. You shouldn't expect it, but it comes as an ownership to reduce the friction of owning a Patek. Because really, you never really own a Patek. You only hold it for the next generation. I say that now coming back to Citizen, because I have a watch that's been out to Citizen since, I want to say February or March. Sent out to Citizen. They sent me the label, everything. And to give Citizen grace, they were going through a system change around this time. But my watch is about 18 years old. The movement is an equal drive. There's sentimental value to the watch. So I sent it to Citizen, told them, hey, change out the glass, but don't polish, don't change the dial, don't change the hands. Send it back to me as it is. The process was pretty much carefree. I did have to follow up because after a couple of days, hey, I saw that my watch was delivered. Did you get it? Once they put it through triage, I can go log in. I can see exactly what's going on my watch and everything along the process. That brings me now to a Microbrand. Had a Microbrand, loved the watch, amazing watch, but the hands was misaligned. And this was a situation that was happening with a lot of the watches in this series where they had misaligned hands. There's other things that were in the QC, and pretty much when the owner of the company said, hey, this is one of the good things about Microbrands, you can really deal with the owners of the company. The owner of the company said, hey, send a watch in. If you have any issues, send me an email. We'll talk about it. I sent that email December 26th, after Christmas. I sent that email December 26th. As of right now, it's July 3rd, the day before Independence Day. I have not heard back from that Microbrand owner. He's been cordial, but he has not responded back to my email. Just throwing that out there. But on top of that, they've released several new watches during that time, and they've had things like the screws being gnarled, the screw backs being off, the actual case backs coming off before they even got shipped. And this is a QC problem. So now I sent my watch to go get serviced, had to contact, didn't hear anything. After about 2 weeks, or actually after about a month, the service center was Sal Baltimore. Amazing guys. Once they triaged it, it seems, I got boom, 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 notification, everything that was going on from end to end. But I wonder, did it take my email to get that? Did it take my email to get that level of service? And with you guys that are watching, I want to know, have you ever sent in a watch and got service that was exceptional? Like who gives the best service? Because I hear all these horror stories about watches being out for over a year, expensive services, telling them not to swap the dials out, and they still swap the dials and the hands out. The watch comes back and it's not even working. So who has given exceptional service? I will say this: there have been some watches. People talk about Rolex. I've had one main issue with my Rolex since I've had it, and it was really just a cosmetic. It was an adjustment of the strap or whatnot. I go into the AD, boom, done. I also know that I can go anywhere in the world that has a Rolex 80 and get good service. They have a good service network. Are all Rolexes perfect? No, but they make over 1 million watches a year. We get told this, yet you only hear about problems with a small percentage of them. So we're not expecting perfection, we're expecting greatness. You can be small and be great. You can be a microbrand and provide good customer service. You can be a microbrand and provide good ownership service. You could be a major brand, provide good customer service. You could be a major brand and provide good actual service. What is it that we should expect from these brands when it comes to how they treat us and to get us to stay inside their ecosystem? Am I just off with this? Let me know. Leave the comments, and thank you for watching.